Hi, let's start today's editorial. A fortuitous trend. The cooling in inflation must become more broad based for it to sustain. The last month of 2022 capped a year dominated by high inflation headlines on a seemingly amiable note. The average price rise faced by consumers during December slipped to its lowest since November 2021 at 5.7%. Data released on Monday show that wholesale inflation also fell to a 22-month nadir of 4.95 from 5.88% in November. That December 2021 had registered a steep 14.2% wholesale price rise, exaggerated the cooling effect. Here, this marked the seventh successive month of moderation in wholesale inflation since it hit an all-time high of 16.6% in May 2022, and the fourth straight month that retail inflation has eased from 7.4 in September 2022 over November and December. Retail inflation has stayed below the central bank's 6% threshold, and wholesale price rise has been slower than consumer prices, signaling that pressures on producers to pass on higher input costs may be easier. The government gearing up for a pre-election budget, the RBI, which has projected inflation to average 5.9% in the current quarter from 6.1% in October-December 2022, and consumers too would be hoping this is a harbinger of lower prices this year. However, these 2 months of milder inflation do not offer compelling comfort on this front simply because they have been disproportionately influenced by what some economists have termed as idiosyncratic element. Vegetable prices from about 8% inflation in October. Prices from vegetables dropped 8% and 15% in November and December respectively. As onions, tomatoes, and potatoes turn cheaper, this pulled down food inflation but may not have lowered overall household expenses on food much. Inflation accelerated for the sixth straight month in the largest item of the food basket, cereals, at 13.8%, where wheat prices rising 22%. And uptick was also seen for pulses, milk, eggs, meat, and fish and spices, even as non-food items and services shown stronger price trends be in clothing, footwear, personal care, household goods, or health and education. Keeping volatile vegetable prices out, retail inflation in November was 7% and raised to 7.2% in December, belaying the headline trend. Core inflation, which measures price rise minus food and energy, also inched up and needs attention as reiterated by RBI Governor Kanta Das amid a growing clamor for pushing interest rate hikes, with the Chinese economy rebooting from a strict zero COVID policy. Global community and oil prices may well harden again. It is also early to take the eye off the inflation problem, which continue to hurt rural development, in particular, littering much awaited private investment plans. Thank you very much. Let me know your response on the comment section. Thank you.